youth and experience here for this lineup. Looks like we'll be starting off at 125 pounds. For VMI, they will be sending out Malachi Ortiz out of Tampa, Florida. Michigan will be sending out newcomer Diego Sotelo, who was a two-time qualifier for the NCAA tournament for Harvard before using his final year of eligibility here in Ann Arbor. I've got him on the mic with me today. How you doing?
Hey, Kevin, how you doing? I'm doing great, man. Looking forward to this fantastic duel meet tonight.
Well, it's always fun to call a duel with you, especially because you are on the team. You have insider information on pretty much everything going on here. So
that's right. I'll say what I can.
Well, let's talk a little bit about Diego Sotelo since he's coming out here for this match. I mean, like I said, he was transferred from Harvard, starting off the duel really quick with a nice inside reach.
Yeah, great shot by Diego there. You can see this guy young and short, but he's very explosive. Great start to the match.
Well, and I know he really prides himself on his ability to ride and turn on top here.
Yeah, absolutely. Like we saw when he was at Harvard. Great kid, like smart kid, and you can see it in his wrestling. Very good on top. Great turn right there.
A couple quick back points for Sotelo as he releases, gets the near fall points, continues to work on the edge of the mat, keeping his foot in bounds.
Yeah, great top work by Diego there. You know, he's really putting some effort on top. You always like to see that.
You always like to see the military singlets here on Military Appreciation Day as well.
Yeah, these are some really cool singlets that Cliff Keen really does, and just a really great job with the designs. You know, I always like to see what designs they have for each year for us.
Mm-hmm. Diego staying tough on top. A couple years ago, he had I believe it was a first-round upset of Jory Volk,
yes.
Who was at Wyoming at the time, now over at Minnesota. So they'll get to run into each other again this year, I would imagine.
Yeah, Volk, a under 20 world champion, I believe, 2022.
That sounds right.
Yeah, tough kid. Just a great ride here by Diego. Really not giving much to VMI.
Not at all. Good pressure on top. Continues to work that wrist. See him go for some more tilts here and rack up some more points.
Yeah, there we go. See if he gives a quick mat return there.
Oh, no. Ooh, that was nasty looking.
Yeah.
Oh.
You hate to see that.
Malachi went to post his leg, and it kind of buckled underneath him during that mat return. Hopefully it's just more scary than it is serious, but
yeah.
As I was saying earlier, it's interesting for the Wolverines this year because you've got a lot of returning guys, not at the same weight they were last year, and a lot of new guys coming in as well. So, you know, what's the dynamic been bringing in some of these new guys?
Yeah, you can see the shift in the lineup throughout the year. You know, we got a bunch of killers at 149. You know, so we got Sergio Lemley, who did compete unattached at the Michigan State Open. So that's an interesting play that we have with the lineup there, with McNeil in and, you know, Cooper Hilton. So we've got a really good team depth in the depth charts. So, I mean, it just helps us out a lot with the grad transfers, you know, with McNeil and with our heavyweight Gadali. So it really shapes up the room where it needs to be, you know, with the effort and the mentality.
Well, and I know you and I had spoken before. Talk a little bit about McNeil, because, I mean, you guys both Canadian, right?
Yep.
So how has the relationship been there for years? How does that work?
Yeah, so McNeil and I, we've been wrestling together in the same sort of thing since, I believe, 3rd, 4th grade. Kind of went through the same upcoming, and so him and I were both on Ohio All Stars. Oh yeah, it looks like he's gonna get that restart.
There we go. Happy to see Malachi Ortiz back up and moving around here.
Absolutely. Yeah, just with McNeil, both of us have been on the national team for Canada multiple times. There we go.
Well, and with that injury break, Diego Sotelo gets the choice, chooses down, gets the quick escape, goes right back to work with this front headlock.
Looking for a quick go behind. Yep, there we
it
go.
is. I was going to say Malachi doing a good job controlling that elbow, but it was all for naught. And here we go, some more back points.
Yeah. You can really tell Malachi kind of took a hit there from that quick little return. So I hope his knee is okay.
4-point near ball, Michigan.
Diego only needs one more point to get the tech fall, and here it goes.
There
It's
we
going to be
go.
a first period technical fall for Diego Sotelo in his Cliff Keen Arena debut.
Great effort by both guys. You know, it sucks to hear about Malachi there, but quick work for Diego here.
Yeah, you never want anybody to get injured.
Absolutely
So
not.
you're happy to see him walking off the mat. And a quick start for Diego Sotelo. Fun fact, my old podcast, Blood Round, Diego's father designed our logo.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Small world, really.
It really is.
Alrighty.
All right, Declan Straight for the Keydets of Virginia Military Institute. And it looks like we will have Gage Botero, PA state champ last year. He's a freshman out of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, crafty little guy, man. Gage, he's got a box of tricks when he wrestles, so look forward to seeing anything cool come out in this match.
Always like the walkout music.
Oh, yeah. I feel like it can really tell a lot about the person, you know?
I thought it was the Undertaker's music for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, four-time placer in Pennsylvania, 157 and 23 prep record for Botero.
Yeah, Botero from Pennsylvania, they got a tough bunch down there. So this is a great land for us here at Michigan. Front headlock position here.
Tricky little transition there for Botero.
This is what I'm talking about, the little box of tricks here.
Yeah.
See if there's anything that can come from here.
Got to get that leg free, and he does. I don't even know what that's called. I know most wrestling moves. I don't.
See, that's the thing with Botero. He's got a lot of little funky things, and he'll keep you on your toes during the match.
Got a nice claw ride going. Throws the leg in on the left side. Working for a power half.
Yeah,
Flattens out Declan.
Yeah, Michigan doing a great job coming out hard and riding on top really well. Great first period so far for Botero.
Declan's going to have to open up a little bit down there. He's kind of
Yeah, you don't want to get hit for a stall call down there.
not that early in the match even.
Absolutely. Cradle attempt there.
Yeah. You like to see Botero continue to transition from move to move to move and trying to find his openings here.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing a great job trying to find what can work. And we got not a great position here. Early stall call.
There's that stall call. Botero got that bar arm on the right, the leg in on the left.
Yeah,
Put
straight.
a lot of pressure on.
Yeah, Straight's got to try to come up, but it is difficult in a position like this. Botero's got a lot of pressure on him.
Yep, out to the side. He's got the half on the left and the bar arm on the right. And you start seeing him run towards the head. Make an adjustment to the other side.
Not a great look here.
Oh, boy.
This is tight.
That might be it.
It is
Good job
very
for straight
close.
fighting.
Very close here. Oh, great fight by Declan.
Absolutely.
4-point, your ball, Michigan.
Gotta love seeing these young guys getting started right away at Cliff Keen in their debuts. And
Absolutely. Especially Matero, a freshman. This is a great first little duel for him. Coming out strong, very strong.
throws the leg back in on the left. Again, that relentless pressure goes right back for the power half.
There we go. This first period comes to an end.
Saved by the bell.
What a hard ride by Matero there. That's just that's tough to get out on bottom there.
Well, and again, good job by Declan Straight fighting off his
Absolutely.
back. That was a really tight half with the bar.
Oh
on
yeah.
there.
I'm sure the team appreciates that. You never want to get caught in a fall in the first period at least, or even throughout the match. So good hard fight by Declan there. Let's see what the second period can pull out.
Looks like Declan's choosing neutral. And get another shot to get on top of himself here.
Interesting choice there. You go neutral. See that same position
Yeah.
again from the first period. Oh,
and
there we
and
go.
he caught him. That
There
bag
we
of tricks
go.
worked. You were not kidding, man. And he's smiling at the camera. I think I saw him stick his tongue out there for a minute. I like the young kids out here having fun.
Absolutely. I think he this is what he was looking for in the first period.
4-point, your ball, Michigan.
And another point away from a technical fall.
See, these are the things that keep wrestling interesting. Like this is now something you see all the time, and for Gage to be trying it out in a real match, it's great stuff.
I'm going to have to rewatch this match when I get home just to see what he's doing.
Yeah.
Kind of sticking the left knee underneath the armpit, kind of, and the second time he absolutely baited him into grabbing the leg, which is exactly what he was looking for.
Yep, another hard ride on top.
Looking for that cross-face cradle, maybe?
Yeah, he's looking for it. He's been looking for it in the first period as well. Just not getting the reaction that he needs from Declan. Declan knows what's coming. I feel like he can really sense it.
If you're Declan, though, too, you got to be careful not to give up a stall call
And
that
there you
ends the
go.
match. There it
Yep.
is.
Stalling, VMI, 1 point to Michigan. Technical ball.
I feel like I talked that into existence.
Yeah. But what a great match for Matero. Great first duel for him.
Absolutely. Well, now I'm excited to watch him wrestle more and see what other kind of crazy stuff he can throw out there.
Absolutely.
Back-to-back technical falls for the Wolverines to get this duel rolling. Coming up at 141 pounds for VMI, we're going to have Dyson Dunham. Dunham out of Virginia. 1-2 record so far this season. We're taking a break here to appreciate the military.
Fans, at this time, we would like to recognize Miss Technician First Class Dennis Smith as our hero of the duel.
Hero of the duel. There we go.
Served in the United States Navy from 1974 to 1994, ensuring Poseidon and Trident submarine launch ballistic missiles were ready to launch when needed. Throughout his service, he earned 3 Navy Achievement Medals, 4 Good Conduct Medals, and 1 Meritorious Unit Citation. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Mr. Technician First Class, Dennis Smith, today's hero of the duel.
Very good. Always appreciate all the military.
Yep, absolutely.
I was talking to head coach of VMI, Jim Gibson, before the duel got started. And it's interesting there. So it's obviously it's a military school, and I guess the way they have it set up is you can come in there and you can either transition right into any branch of the military when you graduate or go just into the civilian world. It's kind of about a 50-50 split from what I
Interesting.
understand. So
interesting. Like I like hearing about things like that because then you got schools like Army and you got Navy, Air Force, and these are some tough schools with wrestling too. They're not bad schools. They got a really tough program at Air Force, at an Army, and it's just like it's great to see these guys transition into the military, even after they're done wrestling. Just it's great for the country, great for the program. You love to see that.
Absolutely. Well, and it's interesting too because obviously Michigan's a very good school and very difficult to get into. Um, VMI is the same way, high
Yep,
academic standards, and then you've got to
absolutely,
find a student who that's what they want to do. So,
absolutely.
very impressive stuff.
A freshman
From Michigan, we have another freshman out of Pennsylvania, Eden Cement.
for Michigan, Evan Simmons.
No Dylan Ragusin today, but should still be very impressed with Eden. He was 180 and 20 in high school, also a product of Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Aaron, a very very stocky, very strong wrestler. He's going to start the match off really, really fast, as you can see. Great movement there. But Dyson, I believe,
Yes, Dyson Dunham for
Dyson.
VMI.
is starting the match off really good. You can see his body fakes, or he's catching the body fakes. There you go. Great down block there. With some upper body here.
Yeah, let's see what he does with that arm. Seems very comfortable in that position.
Oh, he went for
with
it.
the leg. And lost balance, but nice recovery in a tight front headlock, but doing a good job kind of controlling the position still.
Yeah, these front headlock positions, you wanna get to your scores there. Snap runs. Maybe there's a shot coming off that. Good fakes. Oh, duck attempt.
Yeah, Cement was a state champ in Pennsylvania, 4-time place winner. And once again, Pennsylvania, more or less regarded as the toughest state in the U.S.
100%. That's your Pennsylvanias. New Jersey, um, New York actually. You see Cam Catcherbone coming from Buffalo, New York. So with some good prodigies coming out of there.
Nice post shot there.
Yeah, Dyson not really giving up much here. He's throwing his legs back like he should. It's going to be some work for both guys. And there you go. We got the stall call on VMI.
Eden doing a good job continuing to attack. And there it is. And another stall call on VMI. Michigan just really attacking and showing that they're out there to score points early. I was talking to Bulliard before the match started, assistant coach for the Wolverines, and he was saying, yeah, we're going out there to score some points and be aggressive and set the tone early.
Yeah, it looks like you can really see that. The first 3 matches, Michigan's coming out hard, with their offense and with their ride on top. They're really not giving up much on bottom here.
Haven't given up any points yet.
Yeah, that's a good point.
30 seconds remaining in the first period.
Yeah, just getting that half on the left side real deep. A little bit on the hips, though. You might want to see him get out to the side, and there it is.
Yeah, you gotta wonder what's if you get choice in a second.
Ooh, nice washing that out, trying to get him a little bit elongated to turn him there.
Yeah, it can get nasty there real quick. What a ride. Great work by Aaron Cement there.
Those shoulders of Dunham have got to be a little worn out already.
Oh, absolutely.
Cement chooses down to start the second period. No,
Oh.
nice little switch. Collects the legs, and that should be a reversal. Yep.
Yep, you got the
And gives up
reversal.
escape. Those are the first points for VMI on the day.
It's a great flurry of attacks there.
Nice misdirection from Dunham.
See, with the new rules, right, in folk style, it's 4-1, but you're really not out of this match. You know, one takedown will tie it for Dyson here. So he's really still in this match.
Absolutely. I'm very much a fan of how this three-point takedown has affected the sport.
Yeah, really, it's created more offense in the sport. You get a bunch of takedowns, and even if you let the guy up, you start cutting him. You know you're still up by a lot compared to like the 2-point system. I feel like the 2-point system really created like a lot of problems. Like a takedown, you get an escape, and you're tied there. And you put a lot of effort in for that 2-point takedown. And you want to reward offense, like I said. There you go, Aaron in on a shot again.
He's got that arm trapped. Dyson doing a good job attacking the ankle there, draping over the top. Oh boy.
Dyson still scrambling here. Scrambling.
He's rolling through. Oh, he's got him caught on his back.
There's a danger call.
And the takedown. Really good scrambling. Just staying disciplined and patient and knowing where he needed to go with that.
Absolutely. He's still putting on a hard ride. Really not giving up anything easy. No easy cuts. Gonna make VMI work for it.
At the end of 2 periods, Michigan 8, VMI 1.
VMI's choice going into the third. Choosing down.
VMI chooses the down position to begin the 3rd period.
Yeah, he really hasn't been able to get an escape. I know he has one, but that was a result of Cement getting that reversal from the standing position.
Yeah, that was like a little flurry of action there that he was able to get out. So interesting choice to go back on bottom.
You got to believe in your ability to get out, right?
100%. Like, you do it day in, day out. But Aaron just showing that he's a powerhouse on top.
Doing a great job hooking the leg, keeping the pressure on underneath, stand underneath the arms. He's been working to get that bar arm out for a while.
And a tripod, there you go, and you see the cut from Aaron there. So Dyson has got to get to work, man. He's got to put 2 and 2 together. Got to get through the hands of Aaron Cement. He likes that misdirection.
Yeah. I was never agile enough to make that work. I just fall over.
I mean, these are some 41-pounders, man. These are some smaller guys. They're pretty quick. You got to be quick.
Yeah. Nice head hands defense from Cement. Really not
Another
allowing it.
shot.
Ooh, oh. Couldn't keep him in bounds, but really nice attack. Yeah, going back to the 3-point takedown, it's and the extra near fall points you can get too with the 4-point near falls.
Yeah, that's a very interesting thing for like collegiate wrestling as a whole, right? As you look into it, it just creates more scoring opportunities because guys have an incentive to score more now.
Mm-hmm.
You want more points. You want to finish the match quicker. There you go. Now's your chance, right? You see a re-attack from Aaron there. He's doing a great job. Can he finish though? He's got to pull that thing back inside.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. I almost feel like if you hold on to that leg and kind of try to pull it in bounds, you could potentially get another stall call.
Yeah. I think the coaching staff at Michigan looked like they wanted a stall call there. 10 seconds to close off the match. Aaron Cement is still pouring it on though.
Slick little duck there. Yeah, talking to Coach Gibson, he was saying, I just really want our guys to go out there, enjoy the experience, really be gritty, be aggressive, kind of, do what they can to set up their attacks. And I think Dunham really did a good job in that match of not giving up too many of the turns, too many of the big moves, a couple takedowns here and there, but
No, they were competing in there for
Yeah.
100%. He was competing. There was no easy takedowns given up. Aaron had to work for it. Dyson was down blocking his shots, so you just want to go out there and wrestle, man. You want to scrap.
Team score after 3 matches, Michigan 13, VMI nothing.
coming up at 149 pounds for VMI, you're going to have Patrick Jordan, Providence Forge, Virginia, junior, 2-2 on the season.
Now wrestling
For the Wolverines, we'll have the aforementioned Lachlan McNeil, graduate student transferring in from North Carolina, where I believe he's a 3-time All-American.
Yes, that's correct. McNeil out of Toronto, Ontario. So, growing up with McNeil was always a great thing. Just he was a lot older than me, and just the path that he set out. I try to follow it the best I could as well. But he's forming a great thing down here in the States. He's from Wyoming Seminary, great school, powerhouse in wrestling, and then he went to UNC, which is a phenomenal program there as well. With Tony Ramos as his coach.
Yeah, Toronto not too far from here, certainly closer than Chapel Hill.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure he loves that route going back home. Just 3 hours, he gets to be back home with his family. A lot easier for travel.
Nice
Heavy
snap down.
snap,
That
yeah.
was, you could hear that from up here with these headsets on.
Yeah. Yeah, McNeil known for his great counter offense and heavy hands. So let's see what he can do in this matchup against Patrick Jordan.
Jordan doing a good job. I mean, he's hand fighting in there really tough, trying to punch in some underhooks.
Yeah, there you go. They got an angle right there.
That was a good angle with that snap.
Oh,
Jordan battling,
great defense
though.
there.
Wow.
It's like you said, the VMI coaching staff was just like, they were just going to come out here and battle and just, they're not going to give up anything easy. And you can see that here with Patrick.
Mm-hmm. Coaching kids, you always talk about, get into your tie-ups. If you don't like the tie-up, get out of it. And you can see Jordan's doing a really good job of kind of trying to dictate what the tie-up looks like. Ooh,
Great shot.
Really
There you go,
nice
and that
shot.
defense by
Yeah.
Jordan. Duck attempt. Just great wrestling right there.
Very much so. Very impressive. Twice now, Laughlin's had him looking dead to rights, but oh boy.
Yeah, but here's the thing. There's so much wrestling to do, man. This is just the first period, and McNeil likes to wear on his guys.
It almost looked like he was just like, all right, enough of this.
Yeah, you can see like in his matchup with Casey from Oklahoma State. I don't know if you watched that, Kevin.
I did, yeah. Soderski, the
Yeah,
All-Star.
yep. Zerdersky came out really, really hot there. But Lachlan just known for his really good counter offense, man. It was a close matchup.
Mm-hmm. There's that
Same shot right
Yeah.
there. But can Jordan fight this one off again?
Laughlin doing a good job getting his head up. He's got his head out. That should be, I would think, danger, neutral danger. There it is.
Great takedown, Michigan.
Great takedown.
Great awareness to know kind of the position you're in. Jordan did a good job fighting from that position the first and second takedown attempts from McNeil, but McNeil just kind of made an adjustment and knew exactly what he needed to do if he got in that position again.
Yeah, McNeil looking to finish the period out on top. First period comes to a close. It is 6-1 McNeil.
We talked about that pressure that Michigan wanted to put on him early. I think VMI's been called for stalling in the first period of every one of these matches so far.
It's hard, man. When the team comes out this hard, you either got to match that pace or you got to go a little bit harder than that, you know?
How excited is everybody on the team to really get the season going at this point? I mean, you guys have been in the room training for a long time. What is the feeling when you get to this point in the season and it's finally here?
Man, we've been training hard for a long time. Like it's been very very you know long preseason for us. It feels like almost, but the guys are just fired up, man. Like we've been going hard and we've been wrestling a lot. So now's the fun time, you know. Now's the fun part. We get to go compete, you know, get out of the room now and go wrestle some other teams, some powerful teams. So everyone's really excited, man. You know, I'll tell you right now, we're training our butts off.
Stallworth, Michigan.
So this is always the cool part for us. You know, finally get to see how our wrestling takes off, like from the room.
Well, I know there was a handful of guys wrestling at the MSU Open yesterday, 3 champs for the Wolverines. I do want to comment, though, on that edge of the mat, though. It's always interesting. McNeil gets called for stalling because he puts his hand off the mat, which is out of bounds, which I would argue you put your hand on the mat to go out of bounds in order to get the wrestling going again, rather than
Right.
just being laid on. But
I feel the ref's discretion, right? Like
Yeah.
every ref's gonna make their own call, but wow,
Jordan, really impressive on top right now.
yeah, really hard ride. You can see a bit of a size difference. Like Jordan is a big 49 pounder, and you got to credit that to him, man. You can see it in his ride routine.
He's attacking the arms, holding on tight. Yeah, Jordan looks huge for 149. There
There he
he
gets
was
out
able to
there.
get his hips away.
State, Michigan.
Similarly to the way he was making adjustments to those takedowns, I mean, he was kind of looking for that switch a lot of the times and finally was able to make it work that time.
Yeah, Jordan he's not giving up much, you know. He's just giving him a really hard time on his feet, and you know, if you're going to take him down, he's going to give up. He's not going to give up without a hard fight. So, I mean, it's just wrestling, right? You're just going to scrap in every position, and that's what he's doing.
And he was able to put together 44 seconds of riding time. I'll have to get another takedown to get that over a minute, but
Yeah. Looks like this second period is going to come to a close. About 3 seconds left.
looked like he was getting a little chippy there for a
Yeah,
second.
yeah.
7, VMI 1. VMI is elected down position to begin the third period.
A little blood time. Yep,
I
there we go.
believe so.
Blood time.
Gotta love that there's just blood time in this sport. Like, we say it so casually. It's just like, oh, yeah, there's more blood.
Yeah.
Where we play this sport.
Absolutely. You know, a lot of other sports, they don't have that blood time. They're like, if someone's bleeding, it's like, it's a problem, man. It's an issue. Here, it's just like, all right, let's close it up.
Yep.
Bring the nose plugs. Get them back out there.
It's to be expected.
Yeah. So McNeil on top for the third period. See if he can put his ride routine in.
Jordan gets the escape. 7-2.
He's got a good pace going there, Jordan.
Does, working that underhook in there.
He's got to fine tune two together, get to his offense. McNeil underhook.
Ooh, he's going for a big
inside trip attempt.
Wow.
He went for
McNeil
it.
does a good job. Wow, look at that
Nothing yet.
defense again still.
Nothing yet.
Jordan is stingy, man.
Really stingy.
Lachlan hooks the leg. He's going to have to get his head out. Abandons the leg hook.
Yeah, Jordan
Brings it up again.
looking to get his legs back here, get his hips out. But McNeil wrestling through this. McNeil really wants to score this. You got to score a position like this.
He's got to have to get his head out.
Pop that leg off your head. Wow, great defense here by Jordan.
Really impressive.
And the stalemate.
There it is.
Wow.
I was going to say both guys were kind of working to keep it from getting called a stalemate, it looked like, but just sat on that hip for too long.
Yeah, Patrick Jordan really he's showing some effort here against McNeil. No easy takedowns here from McNeil.
Let's go.
Upper body attempt again. Looks like Jordan wants to go for it.
Well, he's only down 5.
Yeah, 20 seconds to go.
McNeil doing a good job collecting that leg. Let's see if he can make those adjustments. Oh,
No,
boy.
nothing here. Wow.
Oh, boy.
Great wrestling. Great wrestling. That is some tough wrestling right there.
Wow. This is the most exciting 7-2 match I've seen in a
Absolutely.
while.
Every 7 points for McNeil were very hard fought.
Mm-hmm. Great match.
Yeah, great match for both guys. A lot of effort from both guys here. You know, great showing by Patrick Jordan. Nothing easy for McNeil.
Well, and that's one of those matches, too, where if you're Lachlan, you know, you can go back, you're going to watch the tape, you're going to figure out, you know, against somebody that's scrappy and like Jordan just was, you know, you're going to figure out new ways to finish those takedowns and just getting better from it, you know.
Absolutely. Like the play changes when, you know, you got a guy that's like really physically strong compared to a guy that's very lanky and, you know, he's very quick. So sometimes the game plan's got to change sometimes, and it looks like Lachlan's going to figure some things out, you know, going forward.
157 pounds. We're going to have another newcomer for the Wolverines. I mean, he was redshirted last year, Cameron Catrabone.
Yeah, Catrabone from Buffalo, New York. And Ray Samil from Youngstown, Ohio, a senior.
This should be fun. Cameron's father, Jeff Catrabone, was a 3-time All-American here for the Wolverines from 94 to 98 when he wrestled here.
Yes, a legacy here, as you would call it, here at Michigan. You know, you love to see that. You know, the father wrestled here, the son as well, carrying the roots. Great group of guys, man. Great family. They love wrestling.
We ask that you please rise and be acknowledged at this time.
Quick acknowledgement of all the military. Michigan doing a great job with this event here today.
Yeah, it is nice and cozy here in Cliff Keene. We don't get a lot of matches here, but when we do, you know, it's always great. Smaller group, smaller crowd, really close-knit.
Well, and it can get intense, too, when it gets packed in here, man, for some of those duels. It's so intimate, like, yeah, it's very intense. You remember the Eric Grajales, Andrew Alton match from a couple years ago?
I think so, I do. Yeah, it was getting scrappy, huh?
Yeah, a lot of points on the board.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Grajales had to storm back to get the win. But, man, I think he ended up with a pin. But that's one of them where, I mean, that was peak Cliff Keene Arena energy.
Yeah, they were blowing the roof out this thing.
Oh, man, Catrabone coming out to Ghost Riders in the Sky. That's fantastic. Well, Johnny Cash issue.
So I'm assuming this is a favorite for you, huh, Kevin?
Oh,
you like
big
this?
fan, yeah.
Okay.
My dad's from Chattanooga, Tennessee, so
Nice.
he was a big Johnny Cash fan growing up.
Here we go. Start to the 157-pound matchup.
Talk a little bit about Catrabone's style. I mean, I've heard him describe it as just kind of scrappy and maybe a little old school throwback as far as his offense goes. But you know, what do you deal with in the room?
Yeah. Cam, he's very physical. He's physically strong. You know, he can get some hard snaps to like a straight-on single, you know, or a no knees to a single. You know, he's kind of like a straight-on shot kind of guy, and it just works. You know, works for him. Not a lot of guys can say that, you know. So as you can see right there, it's a great shot from the outside.
Yeah, just dives right in on the leg, right through the head hands defense.
Yeah, he's gonna suck that leg right in, you know.
Now he's collecting that bar arm on the right. Are we going to get another VMI stalling in the first period?
We might be close, man. We might be close to that. But Cam, known to be really good on top, man. He is, our program knows that Cam is really good on top.
Just like his dad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Nasty.
That bar arm was tough.
Nasty right there.
Oh, boy. And now he's caught the other arm.
Oh, this might
Working
be it.
it over. Oh, now he's going to, okay.
That was close, man.
Yep. Now he's going to hop sides, looks like. And ref still holding the points. He hasn't let that arm go yet.
Michigan with the riding time advantage.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of that top work from Cam throughout the season, we know it in the room that, Cam's dangerous on top. So I think a lot of these guys from these different programs are starting to realize that as well. So let's see how this season shapes up for him.
Well, that's almost one of the nice things when you are just getting into the lineup is, there's certainly some tape and there's certainly some awareness, but,
Yeah.
As you become more of a name and people realize what you're good at and what you're trying to get to.
Yeah, absolutely. High school, when you transition out of high school wrestling to collegiate, there's it's really different. It really is. Guys are better on top now. Guys know how to seal and cut out on bottom. And there we go. Cam Catcherbone with another 4 near fall.
Quick 11-0 lead. Going right back to that bar arm on the right. There we go.
Back at it.
And that is, he's going to try to work for the pin. He's
Going
got the
for it.
tech. Oh, man, the arm is free.
Quick work for Cam Catcherbone.
Well, we didn't get a stall call because it ended too quickly.
Yeah, you know what? It works out.
Another nice debut for a Michigan wrestler here at Cliff Key Arena.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm excited for this match, too. We got J.T. Bowers out of Dublin, Georgia for the Keydets. It's 165. And then we're going to have Dylan Gilcher up from 149 pounds last year where he was an NCAA qualifier. He's 4-time state champ out of Michigan for Mitch Hancock and Detroit Catholic Central. I'm excited to see him up at 165 and what he looks like there.
Yeah, big jump for Dylan Gilcher. He was starting at 149 for us last year, and then, he's just a big boy, man. Like, you're going to see him when he comes out. He's just a big guy. So I think it was a good call on his part to be healthy and to move up a few weight classes, So really excited to see what fireworks Dylan has in store for us today.
Yeah, I didn't realize quite how big of a cut that was initially.
Yeah, that was a big one for him. Just he like I said, he's a big dude, and to make 149 was difficult. So it was the smart choice to go where you're naturally weighing at and lift some heavy weights, man. Get big, which we do a great job here in Michigan, man.
Oh, this is great. We got some little kid battles going on here.
For these kids right here to play a big game of musical chairs. But first, we have to meet our contestants. Let's start with you, Sue. That's Lizzie. This is Landon.
My son Cortland got to do one of the tug of wars here.
Oh, no way.
During the
Yeah.
Cal State Bakersfield duel a couple years back. And his team won, no big deal.
Okay.
I don't think he had a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
The other kid on his team was a beast.
See, I love these little events during the break. It's really entertaining. Get the fans going and everyone engaged.
Are you guys ready? Contestants, are you guys ready?
Also, musical chairs, man. This kind of brings me back. Middle school. I was very competitive in these things. You might see someone get shoved out of the way. But we got some wrestling match down there, so that'll be all right.
Yeah.
I hope they don't push that girl, or at least she pushes them. Oh,
Oh!
oh,
Oh
she got
no!
it. No, no, no.
I don't know.
He's done it.
You stand, and because I like the jersey, you're going to stay in too.
Oh
What?
boy.
I don't think that was a great call, man.
That's tough. Well, now the question begs. The question begs: do you have to sit on the chair, or is diving on it? Does that count?
The MC sucks. All right, ready, go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Ooh, covered it. There we go.
You know what?
Rock, paper, scissors is probably the right way to go.
Hey, ball doesn't lie, and
Yeah.
you know what? It looks like it was true there. Okay, you got me engaged.
Here we go, track number 2. This lane a lot closer to the beanbag.
This is interesting though with the beanbag because a normal chair, like, there's a back to it that gets in the way. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like if you are stuck,
Oh! See, that's the thing with the beanbag. This makes it more of a challenge.
you can just fall on it when you're
Yeah.
ready. Like I would shuffle around it with my back facing it.
Oh, see, that's what's.
All right, man, you are our winner today. You are going home with the Michigan Wrestling Prize Basket.
Oh, boy.
Oh, good sportsmanship. Lizzie, thank you so much for playing. Can I get a go blue from you? One more time, Lizzie, say go blue. Fans, give it
There we
up for
go.
all 3 of our contestants.
Yeah, beanbag, maybe not the greatest choice.
Although you don't want to put a chair on the mat either.
Right,
You
right.
know, destroy the mat.
Yeah,
It's a nice mat.
you get one of those foam chairs, you know.
I think going back to tug of war, I don't remember how many years ago it was, but there was it might have been one of the Michigan camps for that matter, at the end of it where they had all the kids tug of war against Adam Kuhn.
Oh man, see, Adam's a big dude. He got beat, right? Adam
He
got
did,
beat?
yeah. I mean, there
Okay.
was like 75 kids.
Okay, you know what? That's fair enough. I can't blame him. You put 75 kids against me. Okay, I'm not.
Yeah.
You know, those 75 kids are gonna win.
We did a thing at wrestling practice the other day. I coach like middle school and youth wrestling, and you know the attack bands. You familiar with those?
Yes, yes.
All right, so we put attack bands on my ankles and my wrists, and then we had a couple other coaches that did the same thing, and then it was like there was 3 minutes for all of the rest of the wrestlers to beat myself and a couple other coaches. It was like a zombie apocalypse.
Oh my
man.
God, I can only imagine.
Just like 50 kids trying to, and once
Yep.
they get you down and like you can't get out.
Yeah, dude, like youth wrestling practices, they're just full of a lot of fun, and you know the scraps are really entertaining. You know, you see kids the way the kids move nowadays, man. Like you know they're hitting the splits. You know they're really funky just because they're young, man. They can roll around. It's a lot of fun, And then you put in the games that they play, dude. I love watching these kids just like play their little games.
Oh yeah. It is a great time. Speaking of getting stronger, shout out Rob Salaver down there.
Oh yeah, there you go. He's the strength and conditioning guy for us on besides Favor. He puts us through a lot of conditioning. He's our sports scientist, sorry, to be exact. But you remember Rob. Rob wrestled for Michigan.
Oh, yeah.
So you known him for a while.
Rob was a stud when I was in high school. I think he graduated the year before me, but yeah, he was floating around and beating dudes up all the time.
Yeah. You can still see him, man. He's really in shape, man. He really loves it. It's great for us too, you know, because he will partake in the workouts with us sometimes, you know. So not a lot of coaches will do that.
Yeah. Leading by example.
Absolutely. Man, we gotta get you on one of his bike programs. You know, he's got a bunch of them, man. Don't worry, I'll get him to send you something, man. He'll put you through it.
I like it. I just signed up for what are they called? Triathlon?
Triathlon.
Yeah.
Nice.
Gonna be doing that in June.
In June, where's that at?
Grand Rapids, Michigan,
Okay, nice.
where I reside.
You should. I've always heard like the half marathons or marathons that are in Detroit, I believe. They run on the Ambassador Bridge or whatever. That
Yep.
seems a lot of fun, but it's a lot of mileage, man.
Yeah.
On your feet.
I'm not worried about the running or the biking. The swimming.
The swimming.
Ugh,
And you're swimming in a lake, correct?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
Thankfully, I am bald, so there's
Okay.
not a lot of Not a lot of drag.
Right.
At 165. Now up one weight class and ranked ninth in the country.
Well, you know who would join you? It is Rob. I'll tell you that. Rob would be the guy to join you. So if you're looking for a buddy, talk to Rob.
I believe it.
Incredible crowd earlier today. I think you guys can crank it up
Rob,
just
also
little
not
bit
a
more.
lot of
Figure
drag.
out one thing.
Oh, yeah. You got these bald guys, man. Maybe you should throw Coach Bormet in there as well, man.
Yeah.
Some nice shiny heads.
Go! Let's keep that noise a little louder, fans.
Yeah, Rob's got all the injured guys doing the Tour de Bana, inside our
Okay.
facility. So they're on the bikes, man. They're not getting their butts off those seats. So
That's awesome. Tour de Bana.
Tour
Talk
de
a little
Bana.
bit about Bana. I mean, that is a excellent facility.
yeah, man. Believe it or not, that facility is pretty old, but we just got some new mats. It's got 2 floors, right? We got a weight room on top, and 3 full mats, 6 ropes or so, and then some brand new cardio equipment. Man, it's a great facility. We do got a PlayStation, man. We do got a PS5 in
Yep.
the lounge, so that's. I'm just saying that's kind of all we need. Wrestlers, all they need is a PlayStation and some wrestling mats and some weights upstairs. That's the job that we need, man. That's all we need.
I like it. What are you guys playing? Fortnite? Playing?
Yeah, it's a lot of Fortnite going
Yeah.
on. Jack Medley, our director of operations, he's been making some improvements there, some gains in that room. So, he's really stepped up his game. So Fortnite, occasionally we see a Kevin Jackson appearance in some Madden.
Okay.
He did beat somebody recently on the team. I don't want to expose him today, but Kevin Jackson, man, he did beat one of our 74-pounders. So let's just put it at that
Interesting.
in Madden. So a lot of practice being made in Madden in our program. So.
Yeah, Madden is better when you're in person too, rather than online playing somebody.
Yeah,
And you can talk trash to the person while they're sitting there with you. That's the best.
You know what? It's a great way to start practice off. Like 30 minutes before practice, we're just finishing up a game of Madden. It's getting chirpy, and then you take it out on the mat, man.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
hey, you beat me in Madden. All right, let's go scrap now, man.
Yeah.
Like, so.
Well, this is going to be a fun second half. A lot of exciting wrestlers. We talked a little bit earlier about Dylan Gilcher moving up in weight. The redshirt sophomore, big recruit for the Wolverines there. That'll be exciting. And then following him, you're going to have the Mantanona brothers at 74 and 84, which are always exciting to watch.
Yeah, at 74, we got Bo Lewis. Believe it or not, Bo Lewis and I were on the Ohio All-Stars team together for about an entire summer.
Is that right?
Yes, that is right. Believe it or not, Coach Dave Bollier was on Ohio All-Stars as well. So that was a great little trip that Ohio does. Great wrestlers that are on that program. McNeil was on Ohio All-Stars. I was on it. Dave Bolliard, Bo Lewis, just a very small world, man, how things just come full circle.
That is awesome. Yeah, I feel like as you get better at wrestling, the community gets smaller.
Oh, yeah, it gets very tight.
Yeah.
Very tight. So this should be Dylan's first appearance at 165. He's been walking around the room pretty big, man. Just put on some muscle. Feels really good. He's very happy about his new weight class.
They're getting a Let's Go Blue chants going here in Cliff Keene.
Nice. Is that your son down there, man?
Yeah, I was peeking around to see where they're sitting. I didn't see him yet, and the last thing I want to do is lean over and have this headset fall off.
Okay.
All right, back in action here. JT Bowers for the Keydets. He is 3-2 on the season, a freshman out of Dublin, Georgia.
Michigan at 265 pounds.
So what do we think about his walkout song, Kevin?
Very interesting choice, yeah. Rockin' Robin. Did he lose a bet?
No, man. I think Dylan really just loves this this band.
There we go. To each his own.
All right.
Nice front headlock. Transition to the single leg.
There we go. Split the middle. You know, we didn't see any of the Tanafus out wrestling today, but usually one of the Tanafu brothers comes out to his own song. Believe it or
really?
not. Yes.
Nice.
I think it's really cool.
Nice transition. Bauer's doing a good job working that whizzer in.
Yeah, VMI, again, man, they're not giving up anything easy.
Nice transition, lifts it up. Going to be able to limp arm out. Oh,
Nothing. Oh,
there it
there's the
is.
takedown.
The weight is on the hands.
Takedown Michigan.
He's going to be able to bring him back down to the mat.
Nice
And they
roll
go
through
out of bounds.
attempt.
There we go. Good action at the beginning. Just like you said, nothing easy for Gilcher, but he does a really good job just patiently moving through the technique.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with VMI. They may not have had any points on the board yet, but they're just wrestling tough, man.
Yeah.
They're not giving Michigan an easy time. So you'll love to see that and see how this match plays out.
Well, and sometimes too, if you can just frustrate your opponent to a point where they're going to start making mistakes or rushing through positions or techniques, and again, credit to Michigan, they've been patient at making adjustments and figuring it out. But from a strategy standpoint, if you're VMI, yeah, you want to get them frustrated, you want to get them annoyed, and hopefully get them to skip steps, but they haven't done it yet.
Yeah, absolutely. Like that Jordan and McNeil match. Sometimes hard wrestling will just beat good technique. You know, just hard scrapping. You know, Coach Jackson always says it like, you know, if we wrestle hard, you know, we can beat the best guys. So interesting matchups. Got a roll through attempt here.
Yeah, Dylan is looking huge.
Right?
I was a little worried about him filling in at 165, but no, he looks every bit of it. His brother also, his brother Derek wrestles for Indiana. He filled out a bit at 174 last year as well.
That's right. See, the Gilcher boys are big. They tend to get big. Oh, nice duck.
Ooh, that was nasty.
Nice duck. VMI here, still wrestling tough.
Yes, he
Nothing
is.
yet, man. There, got a hook there.
Oh boy, hooking the leg, hips over.
See, that's what I'm talking about. VMI not giving up anything easy.
No, they're not. Bowers is really fighting that hard. Gilcher's gonna have to hook that leg, but you know, Bowers is still holding on to it. Oh, this is similar to
Is that a three
Patero
there?
earlier. Now there's the 3.
Three-point takedown Michigan.
But again, Gilcher doing a good job just transitioning from position to position, not getting frustrated, and then, yeah, right at the end of the period, collecting that takedown. That's huge.
See, that really shows you how hard it is to, you know, score takedowns, right? Look how much effort went into that. You know, that's what you want to see.
Down position to begin the second period.
Yeah, they say there's levels to this, and definitely a college wrestling takedown. Some people make it look easier than it is, but
Absolutely. So Gilcher starting on bottom here on the second period.
Bowers throws the boot in on the right.
I'm gonna watch that potential.
Oh,
Dangerous
wow.
call, but no.
And Gilcher with the reversal there. Did a great job just maintaining his balance in that tripod, kind of shaking him off. Collecting the hips.
Yeah, right back into his ride routine. So far, a great showing for Gilcher at this new weight class. I'm not very concerned, Kevin. He's doing a great job, it looks like.
You've mentioned ride routine a couple times. Is that like strategically they want you to know what you're going to go to on top and have a series that you want to work through, or?
Yeah, so a lot of the guys have their specific ride routine. They know what they're good at. You know, we drill it a lot in practice. You know, there's a good flow, and so each guy knows what they need to do. And sometimes like the game plan doesn't work out, and now you're just doing what the guy on bottom's giving you, right?
Mhm.
But on top, guys do have their routine typically, especially our program. You know, a lot of these guys have different styles, like compared to Gage, Botero. You know, Botero wants to do something fun, something funky. You know, Gilcher just likes to ride hard on top. That's simple as that. He wants to get a boot in and just keep you on bottom. Some guys really want to turn on bottom really hard, so. But everybody knows what they need to do. You see Gilcher on that like wrist.
Yeah, he's got that left wrist
Yep.
ride and just keeping that pressure very high on the head and the shoulder.
30 seconds remaining in the second
Yep, he's
period.
right where he needs to be. JT can't really get his arm free there, and
Oh, that's tight. Now he's got
Yeah.
the other arm too.
yeah, it's just a hard ride, man. It's difficult to get to your knees and get your hips out. Michigan just not giving any free cuts, man. Nothing free. You got 2 minute 32 seconds of riding time.
Wow.
After 2 periods, Michigan 8.
And Bowers chooses bottom, it looks like.
Interesting choice.
2.5 minutes of riding time. He must have felt like he was just about to get free.
So Gilcher going optional start.
All right, Michigan fans, start of the third period. Let's hear you make
Man, I
some
used to hate
noise
that when I was a kid when somebody optional start you and then just push you around.
Yeah. So we need to see some offense from JT. This is his time to put 2 and 2 together now.
Some nice attacks for Gilger. Oh, boy.
Oh,
Bowers looked like he got hit his head pretty hard on that.
Yeah.
He absolutely stopped wrestling for a moment. Gilcher doing what you're supposed to do and completely capitalizing on that.
yeah.
4-point near ball, Michigan.
And just like that, the match is completely blown open. Gilcher's 2 points away from a technical fall.
Yeah, Gilcher's
I guess
right.
technically 1 point because he's got the riding time.
Yeah, Gilcher just being a bully here.
1 point escape. VMI.
Does get the 1 point escape though.
Michigan has much riding time.
One more takedown for Gilcher and that'll do it. And we got some more blood.
Blood time.
Yeah, a lot of blood from the Michigan guys. But, let's see if Gilcher pushes the pace for a takedown with a minute or so left.
Yeah, you got to believe that's what Coach Bormet is talking to him about right now. You know, making sure he can go out there, finish this this match with a couple extra team points.
Absolutely. Let's see if we get that push there and anything from JT just to keep the match a little closer.
From a team standpoint, yeah, if you're Bowers, you're probably not only looking to not give up the last takedown, but just go get one of your own.
Oh, he's trying it, going for it.
Inside trip works.
2-point takedown, Michigan.
Yeah, 165 pounds suits Dylan Gilcher quite well.
It does, it really does. You can see he filled out the weight. He's feeling good, he's feeling sharp.
Yeah, got to be pumped if you're Bormet
Yeah,
with the way
absolutely.
he finished that match. And now we've got the battle of the bows.
I like that, the
Yeah.
bow and bows.
Bo Lewis, Suffolk, Virginia, freshman, 5-0 this season against Bo Mantanona.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting matchup. You know, Bo coming out, first match of the season.
174 pounds for VMI. Bo Lewis.
Bo Lewis. Haven't seen this guy since 2018, Kevin. I think we were in Utah or something. So,
All redshirt sophomore.
Yeah, the Mantanonas are wildly fun to watch wrestle. High amplitude moves, a lot of exciting attacks, a variety of different attacks. And not just on his feet, but on top too, so.
yeah, Mantanonas just have a interesting like skill set. You know, they don't look like your typical wrestler. You know, but they're very skilled. They use their length to their advantage, and there you go. Looking
Using that hip to block the head. He's
Yep.
got the crotch lock.
careful of like the cradles from Mantanona, man.
Yeah.
Just
Yep,
super
here it comes.
funky, flexible. Kevin, did you hear about his story about his ACL?
Oh yeah, yeah.
What a scare there, huh?
Yeah, so to run through it quick, so the beginning of last year, I was talking to some of the coaches, and they were like, yeah, we think we lost Bo for the year. So I just kind of was like, oh, that's a bummer, you know, it's terrible. And then, anyway, I was talking to Bo. That's a nice takedown. There's some of that exciting stuff. And long story short, he was like, yeah, we had a couple, you know, x-rays and a second opinion, and everybody said, yeah, tore ACL, and then when they went in to actually do the surgery, it was completely healed. So
Wow.
I know he's
Just
a
wow.
Wolverine, but he might also be the Wolverine, the
Yeah,
X-Men.
right.
Oh,
You're
boy.
just healing.
Now he's just floating around and ended up with some back points and almost a pin.
4-point near fall, Michigan.
Just typical Mantanona wrestling right there.
It's just very fluid and very smooth.
Yeah, they're gonna wrestle every position in their own way. You know, just very flexible. You know, in the joints and just there you go. Look at that.
There it is. Another quick 2 back points.
2-point near fall,
Yeah,
Michigan.
Mantanona looking to finish this up pretty early.
Michigan has righty time advantage.
Again, just really comfortable with his position, just kind of rolling across his own back, knowing that he's going to end up in the right position. And yeah, you very rarely see people throw legs in from the guy being on his belly. But that just worked.
Yeah. Yeah, Bo's brother Brock moving up to 184. Brock, a redshirt freshman. It's just some very tall guys, huh?
Yes.
It really puts the weight comes on.
Yeah, big frame.
Yeah, yeah.
Both were wrestling at 165 last year. I know Brock did a little bit of wrestling at 174 as well. Oh boy,
Oh, that's tight.
that's real close.
That's nasty.
And that's the match.
4-point near ball, Michigan.
That's another one I'm gonna have to rewatch. That
Oh
was
my
just
God, yeah.
smooth transitions, lots of different turns. Well, it looks like Bo Mantanona gets to keep his name. I think Bo Lewis. I don't know if there was any wager on that, but
Yeah.
Final score of our
Battle of the Bows goes to Mantanona.
74-pound match. Mantanona for Michigan with a tech fall 17-1 over Lewis.
But yeah, coming up is brother Brock. We wrestling Gideon Gerber. Gerber of Oakdale, California, as a freshman this year, 1-0 on the season.
All right, Michigan fans, first interview of the season, first live interview after.
Oh, we're gonna have a quick interview with Bo Mantanona.
Yeah, I kind of like these live interviews, Kevin.
Before he takes it out for his match of the year.
After a minute,
For these Michigan fans, this is a great turnout for event number 1 of the year. But these guys aren't going to be seen just here in Clifton. They're going to be seen, that's just a preview. They're not going to be seen just in Clifton, but also the Chrysler Center. What does it mean for you guys in this team to have as many people out as possible in your matches?
it means the world. You know, we're feeling out there, we're wrestling. Appreciate you guys coming out. Go Blue.
Well, that was a preview, so I'm going to have you pick one up. Michigan fans, it's time to get
Yeah,
up.
that's fantastic.
Make some noise. We've now got this broad
Little live interview. And it's good, he wasn't really out of breath either.
Yeah.
Got Lemley going over there, throwing some shirts out. You got Czar out there too.
Yeah, you think they'd throw one up here?
I don't know, man.
Oh, there's Ragson.
Yeah, Ragson's tossing some out there. Lemley's got an arm. My son's got a shirt at these things before. I wonder if I go down if we'll have another one.
No, that would be fun.
Before this match gets going here, talk a little bit about Coach Bourmet and kind of his impact on the program in general, like lesson to, or not lesson, but message to the team.
Yeah, absolutely. So the message has kind of been the same all season. You know, it's just like we're going to compete as hard as we can. You know, we're not going to give up easy scores. We're going to wrestle every period. It really does not matter how much better the guy is than us. We're going to compete very hard. That's kind of what the message is throughout our program, and you can really see it in today's matches that we're just starting off the match really hard, man. That's the goal. You know, we're gonna out wrestle guys, and we're just gonna outwork them, and that's that deal that Michigan has. You know, we're really well conditioned throughout the year. We really put a lot of emphasis on our preseason work and leading up to the matches.
I like it. And Brock coming out to smooth by Santana and Rob Thomas. I think he did that last year too.
Yeah, they really love this position right here. They're really comfortable in this position.
Whew, watch his leg.
See how flexible they are.
Oh my goodness. Oh boy.
So flexible.
It's very, very flexible. Holy moly.
Not your typical first period start, huh, Kevin?
No, man, that was wild. Just legs bent in all crazy directions, but again, super comfortable doing it too,
Oh yeah,
right?
super
Like,
comfortable.
He's been in that position before. He'll be in it again, and just kind of knows how to work his way through it.
You know, it's just how he is in practice. So it's just for him, it's like another day. See that top ride routine, or maybe wants to get after it. Let's see if Gideon can get after it as well. Or sorry, Andrew
Yep.
Barford.
No, it's Gideon Gerber.
Gideon Gerbert? Okay.
Yep.
Screen's got
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Big throw from Gerber.
He went for it, man.
Dude, he was comfortable getting after it too. Usually you see Brock end up in the good position or a better position there.
Good for VMI for just, you know, going out there and putting it, you know, don't let the name scare you.
Exactly. Yeah, you gotta wonder. Brock looked like he hit his head there on that roll through.
Yeah, you got to be careful
He
there.
got his bell rung a bit, but not to take anything away from Gerber. He's wrestling hard. He's attacking,
yeah.
being aggressive. And again, this is exactly what Coach Gibson wanted his guys to be doing.
Oh, just trying to get out of there. But Gideon's still wrestling very tough on top here. He's still got position. He's still got it.
He's still technically on top. Brock's got to get clear to get his 1 point. It looks like he's. Oh yeah, that's right. Got to bring him back down to the mat.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
Gideon is going for it, man. More
Dude.
power to him. You don't see a lot of guys try to go throw for throw with Brock Mantanona, but
Absolutely. It's not your typical folk style wrestling, but hey, you know what? Create some sparks here in Cliff Keen Arena.
absolutely.
30 seconds remaining on the first period.
Yeah, that's tough for Gideon. I mean, you know, that's not your normal position on your feet with a guy, you know, when you're on top and you've just got that whizzer in.
Yeah.
Usually, you know, you're trying to do a mat return from behind, and then you just kind of forget that, oh yeah, I've got to bring him to the mat, and now I've got a stall call.
Yeah, great shot there by Brock. So lanky, man. Like those ankles, he's putting his arm out and he's catching those ankles so quick.
Oh yeah.
Interesting first period. A lot of action. I'm impressed, man. That was a good first period.
Very much so.
We got some blood time.
We got some more blood.
Yeah, Yeah, Brock is always bleeding, man. It's always his nose, something. You should see that we had a pool of blood the other day in practice, and we're just like live finished, and we're just like, man, are we swimming in blood, man? Like, and it was Brock, man, just bleeding out of it through his nose.
Just blood everywhere.
Yeah. And it wasn't even just a little bit of blood, it was a lot of blood. His brother, too, man. Bo, leaky noses.
Hey, that's my son is tall and lanky, and he bleeds a lot too. So
It must be a thing for the tall guys.
there we go.
Must be.
They're too close to the atmosphere.
That's
It's
right.
a lot thinner up
Yeah.
there.
Looks like we're going to restart here.
Deferred. VMI chooses the down position to begin the second period.
Gerber going down. All right. That was interesting. Brock kind of waiting for him to do something, and didn't look like he wanted to do it.
Point escape VMI.
Looks like these guys are going to settle it on their feet.
And they both seem excited to be there too.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Brock just right in on his shot again.
Gerber doing a good job attacking the leg though. See if he's gonna roll through here. Nope.
Chest pressure down. Good,
Three-point
good
takedown,
finish.
Michigan.
With how much high amplitude attacks and activity this match has had, it was almost like he was like, all right, well, let's just do a more traditional finish here.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's what keeps wrestling interesting, right? You know, for the fan base and, you know, the new fans that we want coming into the sport. You know, they like to see this kind of stuff, right? You don't
Wow,
see
that-
this. It's not something you see in football or something.
Right. That was smooth. It almost looked like Mantanona was in trouble there for a minute, but was able to kind of split the legs of Gerber, and now he's in a really precarious spot.
Yeah, I feel like this match is going to keep us on our toes, Kevin. This is, I am engaged in this one. So it looks like maybe Brock is going to cut him.
40 seconds left in the period.
There's the escape for Gerber.
30 seconds remaining in the second period.
Score is 11-7 for Brock Mantanona.
Another low ankle attack and smooth
Three-point
finish.
takedown, Michigan.
With
10
the-
seconds remain to finish off this period.
With the exception of that one big throw that Gerber was able to execute and come out on the right side of, it's been pretty one-sided.
So talk to me about that throw again. I think I might have missed it. Was it like kind of a Dylan Ness situation where he kind of went straight back? Did it?
He did go straight back, and it looked like Brock tried to use like his forehead face to kind of brace it, but his hips were just too high over, and he ended up getting the takedown and I believe a couple back points out of it too.
Got it. Gerber trying to ride there, but
One-point escape, Michigan.
unable to. We're back on our feet. See if Gerber can counter any of these. No, not really.
Another low single. Yeah, those long arms and flexibility of
Three-point
Brock
takedown,
able to
Michigan.
finish that one out.
1-point escape VMI.
And now all of a sudden it's a 10-point match.
Yeah, it's just how wrestling is, right? Like it can just pour up with these 3-point takedowns.
Yeah. Good for Gerber working here to not give up those points.
Yeah, they're not giving it up easy to Michigan, you know, and that's great to see. Just go out there and compete hard.
Stalemate.
Wonder if Brock is inclined to go for the tech. I mean, if he gets 2 takedowns, technically he'll get the technical fall.
Well, he's got 54 seconds to do so. Let's see if he pushes the pace. Gerber. Let's see if we see any high flyers from him this last period.
Yeah, that's a couple times where he's just attacked from his knees and been able to get it done. 35 seconds left. Is he going to cut him? He is.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, he never got the escape. That was a nice looking ankle pick, but no points yet.
Yeah, about 20 seconds left in this bout. See if he pushes hard here.
Oh, a nice slide by to finish it off with the tag. He had 40 seconds left, and he only needed 32 of them.
Yeah, great match for Brock Mantanona. You know, just a flurry of a start in the first, and then just kept his composure to finish off the match with the tech.
Very impressive stuff.
Results of our 184-pound match, Brock Mantanona, Michigan, with a tech fall by a score of 49.
3 tech falls in a row for the Wolverines.
I believe so.
After 8 matches, Michigan 36, VMI
I'm getting up to the big boys at this point. Toby Schaafstal for VMI at 197 pounds. From Evington, Virginia Jr., 1 and 2 this season. Going up against Hayden Walters, was a 4-time state champ in Oregon, 15 and 5 in his career in college. I believe was took 2 red shirts. I think he had an injury red shirt his original year at Michigan, and then red shirt in the last year.
Yes, that is correct. He did have a medical red shirt, and then Hayden followed up with a red shirt right after. Just tough with those injuries, man. Dealing with those injuries coming into college, it's always a rough start. But it's great to see him out here wrestling in his first dual meet. Shot attempt there.
Nice sprawl. Schaafstal getting after it, though. You love to see it. Some heavy hand fighting here from these big guys.
Yeah, these heavy guys, man, they're really good with their movement on their feet. Just let's see if we can get some like shot attempts here, just compared to the lighter weight guys. But you know what, Walters is very agile when he wrestles, so I think we might see that.
Big frame.
Oh yeah, big, huge frames from both guys.
At the double underhooks. Walters there, throws it
nice
by, chases it down. Oh my goodness.
Great wrestling.
Great wrestling. Great movement there from Schaafstal to not give up those points.
See, that's the thing with VMI. They're not giving up anything.
Nothing easy.
You got to work for it. You know, I think that matchup with Gilcher, it almost took him like 45 seconds to finish that one shot.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of energy being used.
Yeah, even these big guys are real agile, move really, really smoothly.
Yeah, you really saw that from Gable Stevenson first.
Mm-hmm.
Gable moving like a lightweight, and you can see how these heavier guys are starting to move a little bit like that. You know, they're starting to understand, like, the more we move at these upper weights, you know. Oh, that was like, I think I hit the head, I believe.
That was tough. He just got kind of smashed as he went to go.
Yeah, it kind of got
throw that
bulldozed
by.
there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did they give the takedown there, or?
I thought they did.
I thought they threw the 3 up there, but.
Yeah, I don't know what he hit exactly. I thought he just kind of got sandwiched down there, but whatever it is, it rocked him pretty good. Hope it's not a neck issue. Always worry about something like that when they're checking your hands to see how hard you can squeeze and checking for feeling in the legs and arms.
Yeah, you never want any nerve damage or anything in the neck, man, or following concussion protocols. Looks like he's okay.
Yep. Like to see Walters clapping there too. Nothing malicious. Sometimes wrestling is a violent sport and some violence happens. So yeah,
Right.
it looks like they did give him the 3.
Michigan, and a free
Put that on the board. And Walters gets to choose bottom.
After the injury timeout, Michigan selected their down position.
Schofstall putting a good ride on for a second there.
Oh,
Walters able to clear his hips and get out.
yeah, I'd like to see some action from these heavier guys. Not that we haven't seen it, but I'd like to see some action from Walters here with that underhook, especially. You
Yeah.
can see him get to it a lot.
Yeah, it looks to be where he's trying to get to. Almost like to see him work a little bit closer to the center of the mat too, but
Yeah, you might see a stall call coming up.
yeah, maybe they're just comfortable with that, knowing that it's yeah. Now they're saying continuous action. But it is frustrating for Schofstall too if you're the wrestler who's caught in the underhook and really limits what you're able to do sitting in there in that overhook, especially if you don't have a good offense from an overhook.
Yeah, that's just not a great position to be in. You know, you got to stop Walters from digging in. Got to do a better job in the hand fight. Just backing in on that underhook again. Yeah, Walters seems very comfortable where he's at.
This takes a 4-0 lead into the second.
Michigan 4, VMI nothing.
And he chooses bottom.
Position to begin the second period.
Yeah, let's see if Schofstall can put a good ride on Walters here.
Well, it looked like he had some good stuff he was working early on, but
Yeah, that was a good elevator right there from Walters.
yeah.
Got him off his hips. Still hasn't gotten out.
He's gonna have to get out of that front headlock to get his point for the escape. Oh boy. Schofstall going for a big throw. Walters catches him straight on his back.
Yeah, you got to be careful with those big moves, man. Especially with a guy like Walters. He's very technically sound in his positioning.
At this point in the duel, though, it's almost like, why not?
You know
See
what?
what we can get going here if we
Yeah.
can catch him.
Over the 2-point here for Michigan.
Oh, he's really wrenching that arm.
Yeah.
Oh, it's,
Oh no, the hips and back of Schofstall. Oh. It's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure.
he's not giving it, though.
No, he's not.
Got to be careful with that arm.
But it's almost like in football.
Oh, cradle.
Oh boy, he's got it locked up. Like if you're down by enough, you
Okay.
almost, like you don't want to be the check down quarterback at that
R-
point.
right.
You're losing by 21, 28. You got to start taking some chances.
Right. Yeah, Michigan coaches have telling Walters to pick it up. We got 15 seconds left in the second period. Can he finish with the takedown?
Those end of period takedowns are essential.
Huge,
Oh,
huge.
boy.
There you go.
Short time. Sit your
Nothing.
hips. And he
No, he
never
didn't.
got it.
Very close, though.
Good. Again, VMI, man, nothing easy.
VMI 1.
They are not giving up easy takedowns. Scrapping out there.
Yeah, it's important that in matches like this, when you're up
The down position to begin the
8-1,
second period.
to really push, even though you don't need to. because it keeps you in that position when you're in those close matches and you need to push in the last 20, 30, right? It gets you
All right,
ready
Michigan fans, here we
to
go for the
stay in
third
that
period. Let's hear you make some
mindset.
noise.
Well,
Big. Oh,
that's what I wanted to ask about that. Do you feel like that's more of a mental edge, or is it a conditioning thing too, or is it a little bit of both?
I'd say it's a little bit of both, right? Like, you're up 8-1. You're gonna have some ranked matches coming up this season. Get in the mindset of finishing strong with the last 20 seconds left. Doesn't matter, you're up, 10-1. Just get in the mindset of getting those takedowns in the last 20, those last 10 seconds.
Yeah, strong. You got to create those good habits too.
Yes, absolutely. And it's gonna take a lot of good conditioning.
Yeah, Walters just with a nice controlled ride here. Goes the claw right in. There's a lot of pressure on the head and neck of Schafstall.
Yeah, Schaff's doing a great job though, getting his hips out and trying to wrestle from this claw ride.
That was an impressive mat return. Just kind of
Yeah.
grabbed the hips and pulled him down to his butt.
That was interesting, yeah. In that tripod position there. Walter's really not letting him out. Like, he really does not want to give up something easy. You wonder if the coaching staff told these guys that you were going to ride hard every position,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, goes with that claw ride again. Ooh. Interesting. Kind of went with like an inside trip, but from the side, and then squared up with them.
Yeah, it looks like Schafstall wants to catch something big. I think Walters knows that too.
Big game hunting.
Yeah. And you know what? You might as well go for it,
Yeah.
Give it everything you got. Caution there on Walters. Early start.
Well, that's frustrating when you watch a wrestler and, they're down a takedown with the last 30 seconds, and then they don't even shoot in the last 30 seconds. It's like,
Yeah.
who cares if you lose by 6 or 3? 0 attack attempts is not going to help you in this spot.
Yeah, you'd rather lose diving on an ankle,
Mhm. Nice mat awareness from Walters, knowing where they are, keeping his feet in bounds, letting that riding time keep going up. We're 007 seconds away from end of the third?
Yeah, end of the third.
This match flew by.
Still riding hard. Yep. There you go. Good effort by Schafstall, but
Yeah.
not enough for Hayden Walters.
I wonder if Walters near the end of that match was just like, all right, let me just stay sound in good position here. This guy's clearly going for some wild throws and some interesting stuff here, so let me just stay in good position and not give him any of that.
No, I think that was a really smart decision by Walters. You don't want to get caught with anything crazy. Especially sometimes, dude, stuff like that sticks, man. You've seen it all the time. A great wrestler gets stuck, just got caught, man. So smart wrestling by Walters to finish it off like that. Just stay technically sound for the rest of the match.
Michigan fans, closing out today's duel, Michigan's King Gadali will be on the mat for Michigan as their heavyweight as he takes on his competitor from VMI. For Gadali, he joins the Wolverines as a 4-time NCAA qualifier and a 2024 All-American, finishing 8th last season while posting over 100 career wins at Campbell. For this final matchup, make sure you guys have as much noise as possible as we close it out with the heavyweight matchup here for today's match.
So as he just said, Tay Gadali, transfer from Campbell, All-American there, was hurt last year, so redshirted and then transferred here to finish out. He is originally from Warren, Michigan, so kind of coming back home, a little homecoming here for his final season.
Yeah, interesting fact. Gadali is expecting a baby girl, I believe, this coming summer.
I saw that.
Yeah.
State Tournament.
VMI Wrestlers plan to enter military service. Malachi Ortiz, Air Force. Declan Strait, Air Force. Dyson Dunham, Army. JT Bowers, Army. Bo Lewis, Air Force. Gideon Gerber, Marine Corps. Andrew Barford, Air Force. Cole Will, Marine Corps. Drake Garrison, Army. Once again, we appreciate the military here today. Shout out to all of the Virginia Military Institute wrestlers who are going to be serving our country. Speaking of Cole Will, who we will be going into the Marine Corps, he will be wrestling Tay Gadali today. He's from Minnesota. He's a freshman. Oh, yes, I did say that right. 4-2 on the season. My first instance of watching Tay Gadali wrestle, are you familiar with the Chippewa Challenge?
Yes, I am. Yes.
So, basically Central Michigan, Campbell, when Scotty Sentes was there as the head coach, American, and Cal State Bakersfield all wrestled together, a big dual meet thing, to see who the best team was that all wrestled, had their head coaches that all wrestled at Central Michigan.
Yep.
Anyway, it was the finals. It was Central Michigan against Campbell. And the first year they did it, it was, I believe, the final season of Matt Stenzel's career and the first season of Tay Gadali's career. That match went to overtime, and I was like, man, this kid is going to be something to watch out for.
And he really was, man.
Yeah.
Tay's had a great season throughout his career at Campbell, and he's looking to finish off strong here at Michigan.
Nice takedown. Nasty front headlock there.
Yeah.
Yeah, both Tay and Lachlan wrestled in the All-Star Classic this year. Neither had the results they were looking for, but I think that it just goes to show how good these guys are that Coach Bormet is able to bring in. Some really, really good guys who are coming in for the right reasons to wrestle for the Wolverines in their last year.
Yeah, as you can see, just Gadali's got a quick start here, man. He's got those snap go behinds. Looking to finish this off early.
I was saying to you before we got going, he is big, which might seem a little redundant to say about heavyweights, but some heavyweights are bigger than other heavyweights, I tell you. And but he moves really well for being that big. There's no issues with his agility or speed to match the power that these heavyweights typically come with.
You always see, like, with heavyweights, it's really interesting. Like, you get guys that are like Tay Gadali, then you got guys that are like Lucas Davison. Lucas Davison just comes out like the most chiseled heavyweight you've ever seen, and then then you get Tay Gadali, who's a big heavyweight, man, and he still moves really well. So heavyweight's always interesting to me, man. Like, just how their builds are, very different builds. Always keeps the sport really fun.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's doing a good job riding tough on here, and looks like he's getting tired of riding. He's going to let him up, see if he goes right back to that front headlock where he got his first 2 takedowns, or if he's going to look to attack the legs. Oh, there's that snap down again. There you go. Man, that is disheartening when the person just grabs your head and pulls you to the ground over and over.
You know what? It's like Coach Jackson's always talking about it. Snap go behinds is a big scoring factor in international wrestling, man. It's like it seems so easy, but it works. It's not that complicated, but it works. The World Championships, one of the most scored from the offensive standpoint was snap, run around, snap to a shot. It's a great setup. Really, stick to the basics.
Well, and you can add to that too, right? I mean, if your snap downs are working as effectively as Gadali's are today, then guys have to kind of change their stance, change how they're wrestling, and all of a sudden the leg attacks are open because maybe they're standing up higher. They're just reacting too much to your tie-ups.
Exactly, and also if it's not broke, then don't change it, right? So you can see that in this matchup, man. Tay's got 3 snap go behinds. It's not broken yet. Just keep going at it.
I had to fix the clock there. A little clock issue.
Man, I would tell you, I'd hate working that clock. I don't want to be the guy getting yelled at by the coaching staff because I didn't start the clock and there's a takedown on the mat.
Yeah, the riding time issues.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to the officials, though. If there's one job that I don't want, it's that one.
Oh, absolutely. You know what? You got to make the call and just go to bed that day and be
Yeah.
okay with it. So.
I was an official one season, and I was
1
bad.
point escape VMI.
In high school or
Yeah,
collegiate?
high school.
High school.
Eventually, I just started signing up for JV tournaments and stuff because I was like, well, they'll just be happy that somebody's
Yeah.
there with a whistle. No, not really a snap down, kind of a front headlock off of the other, attempt, but
Yep.
same outcome.
Yep.
1 point escape
He's
VMI.
heavy on that head, man.
Really
Look at
heavy.
Yeah, it's great wrestling by Tay. Like, you don't want to stay in those over/under positions. Stay there for 1 or 2 seconds. Okay, no, get out of there. You know.
Back to your ties. Where do you want to be?
Especially with VMI throwing like some big stuff. Just don't stay in those positions, man.
Yeah.
They might get lucky.
3 point takedown, Michigan.
But
There you go. You start hanging on that head. All of a sudden, the guy's standing up a little bit too much, and you got that throw by to a single.
yeah, absolutely. But
1 point
but
escape
Cole
VMI.
Will still staying in this match, man.
Wow.
You know, he's trying for that whizzer.
There it is. Right on the edge of the mat. Very impressive. Very impressive pace by Gadali here, too.
Yeah, you're starting to see this pace a lot with these heavyweights. You know, they're kind of imitating that Gable Stevenson style. They understand that you got to move like that to really separate yourselves from the heavyweights.
1 point escape
snap.
VMI.
The run around.
And another takedown. There we go. 21-6, technical fall. I always like that term. Technically, it's a fall.
Yeah.
Well, and that is a dominant win for the Michigan Wolverines. I can't even see the team score down there, but it was a lot to nothing.
Yeah, just a great showing for the Wolverines for their first duel of the season. Let's see how they do next week at the national duels, where they should have a lot of ranked teams showing up for the grand prize of $200,000.
There
Kevin.
we go. Straight cash, homie.
Yeah.
On behalf of the University
Awesome. Hey, thanks everybody for joining us on Big Ten Plus as the Michigan Wolverines take the win.
Chrysler Center on Sunday, November the 20th.